So today we're going to model how to use algebra tiles to complete the square for the equation x squared plus 6x plus 4. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my x squared block and my 6 rectangles to try and create a part of a square that I then am going to complete. So in order to do that, I'm going to take my 6 rectangles and I'm going to divide them into 2 sections, 2 equal sections. I'm going to put one section to the right of my square and one section underneath my square. So now I can see that I have the first beginnings of a square, but I need to be able to fill this in right here. This is what we're talking about when we say completing the square. So the question is, what do I need to complete the square? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 4 unit tiles and I'm going to fill them in. And I can see that these partially fill in that square at the bottom, but they don't complete the square all the way. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to somehow add to my equation in order to complete the square. But remember, what I do to one side, I'm going to have to do to the other. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I am going to add 5 to both sides. And the reason I'm going to add 5 to both sides is because if I put 5 unit tiles down, those 9 unit tiles will actually complete my square. So that means I'm now going to have x squared plus 6x plus 9 is equal to 5. Now, because this is now a square and I can very easily find the dimensions of that square, I can tell you that this dimension is x and this dimension is 3. So I have 3 units right here. So the top dimension is x plus 3. And along the sides, I'm also going to see that I have an x and I have 3 unit tiles right here. So this dimension is also x plus 3. So that means in my algebraic representation, I now have x plus 3 squared, because x plus 3 and x plus 3 are the same, so I have x plus 3 squared is equal to 5. From here, I can solve it using the model that I use with square roots. I'm going to take the square root to both sides, leaving me with x plus 3 equals plus or minus the square root of 5, and then I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. And so my answer is x equals negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 5.